Tip-off goes to San Antonio. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Kevin Durant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's James. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Now here's Durant. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. And there's a 3-second violation. Here's Jordan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's James. Knocks down the 18-footer.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. Can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Pass to Curry. Oh, deflected. Here's Jordan. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chamberlain. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Curry. Step back and fire.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now. Excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
And slam dunk by James.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Curry. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
James finds Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Pass to Durant. Shoots over SGA. Durant, no good.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal inside, guarded by Durant. Shot is good by Curry.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone, and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to James. Pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
His passion for the game, infectious. What a joy to watch when he steps between the lines.
Here's Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo covering. Chamberlain passes to SGA. Curry against Jordan. Outside Curry. Here's O'Neal. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
.102 left in the first.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to James. James double teamed. Durant for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
The Bulls trail by 5. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now Curry, 6 points for him.
San Antonio foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Chamberlain. Yet to see a basket. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Driving inside. The three from Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got James, Wembanyama out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. Now here's O'Neal. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 9. Outside Durant. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. That one's good from James on the assist by Durant. James has got 8 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Now here's O'Neal, covered by Wembanyama, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Look, nobody in the league can stop him one-on-one. At times, you simply have to foul shot.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Jordan. The D's right on him. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There it is right there in front of you. Jordan going to work and dunking it like only he can.
Curry looking it over. James against SGA. Curry finds some space. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. It's tipped.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. to Curry, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's SGA. Still no points. Back to Curry. Over Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
Curry finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 5 assists in the game. Spurs lead by 10. Wembanyama screen. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago with a board. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And there's the lob. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's O'Neal. Over Wembanyama. O'Neal misses. 27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh! Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Curry with it. He's got 19. With 1 on the clock. So we conclude the first half. It's the Spurs up by 12. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The Bulls trail by 12. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Pippen in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. He goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
Antetokounmpo's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Curry. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Durant, the pass to James. Durant against SGA. 5 on the clock. Durant inside. Oh, KD against contact inside.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Here's Chamberlain. No points so far. Pippen outside. And Durant with the block.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Spurs lead by 14. James deciding where to go with it. Outside Durant. Off target from three-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Curry. Over Jordan. And there's another one for Chicago.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8. Pippen right side. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. 3-on-3. That's good from Durant on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And that's 10 points for Durant.
Well, I tell you, it raises his value so much when Antetokounmpo keeps his teammates engaged. I mean, it gives opponents a lot more to worry about than just him.
Here's Chamberlain. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Left side Curry. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. And he's going for the oop here. The putback. Giannis with the rebound. Spurs lead by 14. Jordan, the pass to James. And here's Durant. San Antonio moving the ball around. The 3 from Wembanyama.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back over to you, Brian.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Now, here's James. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Jordan against Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
San Antonio leading by 14. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Wembanyama, pass to James. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Clock at 6. From deep, Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And so it's San Antonio looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for San Antonio, Wembanyama out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Durant. Out to James. Now Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
The Bulls trail by 19. And here's Curry. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jordan. And here's James. He's covered by Curry. The three from Wembanyama. Rebounded by Pippen. And so here is Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Curry. Back to SGA. Nails the wide open jumper.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Antetokounmpo outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Jumps out. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 7 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 17. Now Curry. Now here's SGA. Curry outside. Curry rises up and hits the three.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And so James will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. The Spurs call time. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Bulls trail by 14. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Curry! And yes, sir! It's the wide open J.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Jordan with it. LeBron punching it inside. LeBron.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Curry against Jordan. 18 feet out, and he racks up 2.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
Spurs lead by 12. Here's Wembanyama. Takes a 13-footer. Book it!
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Here's Curry. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant there for the rebound. And here's James. Here's Wembanyama. Now Jordan. Durant fires. Can't hit it. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry. James with the block.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Now Antetokounmpo. James outside, beyond the arc. SGA pulls it down. Curry against Jordan. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
the Spurs start out with the ball. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got Antetokounmpo. SGA is out there with Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Mutombo in at center, locking down the middle. And Davis can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. They get a hand on it.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker. Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I spoke to the head coach for Chicago. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said. So our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Mutombo is screen on Pippen. Curry outside, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Outside for Davis. Now Wembanyama. Over Curry. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now here's James. Giannis outside. Pass to Curry. Lots of room. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 5.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but, folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
Davis, the pass to O'Neal. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Nobody near Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Giannis. Still without a basket. Curry outside. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Curry with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And it's SGA in the corner. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. And Chicago has possession. It's a 3-point game. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. From past the arc. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Leonard dishes to O'Neal. Over Mutombo. That's good from Shaq on the assist from Leonard. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pippen against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And no good that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Mutombo. Curry is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron in at the 3 side. Back to SGA. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Wembanyama outside. Shaq kicks to Pippen. Left side, Leonard. Lets it go from 14. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
And the Bulls call timeout here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Leonard.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Pass to Curry. Back to SGA. And it's San Antonio with another.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Outside Pippen. Outside Leonard. O'Neal a screen on SGA. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And here's Leonard from 3. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Curry with him. He's picked up by Pippen. Back to SGA. Mutombo sets a screen. SGA from outside. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here comes LeBron. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Curry against Pippen. SGA passes to Curry. Shoots over Pippen.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingspan, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Davis. Another 3 for Chicago.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Wembanyama with it. Davis up top. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And it's Davis missing. San Antonio leading. Now, Antetokounmpo. He has yet to score. James, good.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Here's Pippen. Left side, Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Pippen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Wembanyama in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. That's to Curry. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Count that bucket.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Pass to Mutombo. Now SGA. He's covered by Leonard. And here is James. The 3. James connects from deep.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Pass to Davis. Here's Wembanyama. Davis setting the pick for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander against Davis. It's tipped. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Bulls trail by 3. And stolen by LeBron. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Lock at 6. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
To the paint, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
SGA against Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Curry with the steal. One-on-one here. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 7. Curry finds James. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Curry from downtown, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
1:11 left in the third. Entered on the wing. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
And here's Pippen. Pass to O'Neal. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
A three from Wembanyama. Connects from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 5.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Good on the shot. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 19 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama outside. Entered on the wing. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Pippen. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs lead by 6. And while we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Mutombo is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Curry. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Spurs leading by 8. Pass to SGA. Curry deciding where to go with it. Back to SGA. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Up top, Leonard. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look for SGA. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. The Bulls call timeout. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with this team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. A 3 from Wembanyama. San Antonio with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pippen. He takes it in. And then Pippen slams it in.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Curry. Now James, just 5 on the clock. Mutombo is screen on Wembanyama. James will get the 3. Bulls trail by 9. Now Leonard. Count it. Nails it from 14.
Why all business right now? Defense better get started. It's going to be a long night.
Pippen against Curry. Jacks up a 3. Not that time. It won't go.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard draws the double. Now Davis. Now Leonard. Launches it. Cleared away by SGA. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Curry. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. 1:19 left to play here in the 4th. Cleared away by SGA.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Now Curry. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now the Bulls with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. The Bulls call timeout. Here's Leonard. Wembanyama. Now O'Neal. It's stolen by Mutombo. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Now James. Wembanyama rips down the rebound.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Leonard against SGA. And so it's the Spurs with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Mutombo in at the 5, down low. Now here's Jordan. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Antetokounmpo surveys. Now here's Curry. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
To the inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Curry against Jordan. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Jordan against Curry. And there's James from the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. The three from Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. The three is up. No good.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. From behind the arc. And Wembanyama with the three.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
James outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Jordan. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Chamberlain passes to Wembanyama. And here's Jordan. Three-pointer. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Curry against Jordan. For three, James. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Once the last three went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Leonard defending. O'Neal passes to SGA. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. San Antonio leading. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. James outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Look, when LeBron James is hitting his three from that spot, look, this offense completely opens up.
The shot's good. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
James can't get it to go. Here's San Antonio now, trailing by 2. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Jordan against Curry. Leonard for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio moving the ball around. Jordan with it. Over Antetokounmpo. Jordan misses.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jordan in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned. Guys, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. San Antonio trailing here. Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Curry. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Jordan. Wembanyama's got 7 points. James outside. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. James from distance. Easy work.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Dikembe Mutombo. Second personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for one, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot. The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Now here's Curry. Pass to James. Fades away. Rebound San Antonio. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Curry. It's deflected. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Back to Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Leonard looking over the floor. James inside, covered by Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target from the wing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Fades. And there's James on the assist by Antetokounmpo. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jordan. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. For 3, James. From the corner, LeBron James.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
1:02 left in the first half of this one. Jordan with the bucket. 58 seconds left to play in the second quarter. James, a screen on Jordan. The 3 from Curry. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Chamberlain. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jordan, the pass to O'Neal. Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top, up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
20 points. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
San Antonio leading. So on the floor for San Antonio, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mutombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jordan, the pass to Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the break. Moving it up. Here's Mutombo. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's SGA. He's got 5. It's stolen by Leonard. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 6.
Knocked down from the corner. That's just a walk in the park for Curry.
Pass to Jordan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Tries again. That shot is good by O'Neal. He has 6.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Sinks the tray.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Jordan. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio leading by 5. James outside. 4-3. And there's Curry on the assist from James. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
James outside. Drills it from deep. James has got 23.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Wembanyama. 10 points for him.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
San Antonio leading by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Curry against Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the three. Curry, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, SGA. Antetokounmpo covering. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Antetokounmpo. SGA can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Curry, that's good.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Pass to Jordan. 1:24 left in the third. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Curry passes to Leonard. Back to Curry. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Great open look there. SGA's got a
total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
James outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. .46 seconds left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. They set a pick. Curry. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Spurs trail by 9. Outside, SGA. Jordan finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jordan. Over Leonard. Jordan misses.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
The three from Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Jordan. Over Antetokounmpo. No good off the back of the rim. And so the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up 12. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Antetokounmpo against Jordan. To the left side wing. The three from Wembanyama. Rebound by San Antonio. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Curry. Now Leonard fires from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds in the game. SGA against Leonard. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Jordan, the pass to SGA. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
San Antonio leading by 14. James outside. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Jordan, the pass to O'Neal. And here's Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Curry. James outside. There's a screen. Here's Leonard. Let's loose for 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jordan with it. Antetokounmpo covering. Uncovered. Yes, sir! That one goes! Here's Curry. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo inside. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Spurs trail by 14. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Now here's Curry. James outside. Banks it home. Big shot.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, LeBron James.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Jams it home!
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so Curry will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Curry shoots it up. Ooh, rise and fire.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Now here's SGA.
San Antonio foul. Dikembe Mutombo. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Curry. Ooh, the hang time. The double pump, and he lays it in.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Wembanyama puts up the tray. Can't get it to go. Curry against Jordan. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.